Hello, sleepyheads, and welcome to Talk TV with Tiffany. I'm your host, Tiffany, and when I'm not watching TV, I'm talking about it. And today I'm talking about last night's incredible season 4 finale for Sleepy Hollow called Freedom. I think they did a really great job of keeping a very nice, streamlined story throughout the season. I liked that we had the first half of the season dealing with Molly being a young witness and how the team would go about using someone so young to fight the good fight, because you can't really get a little kid into the nitty-gritty, dangerous stuff that they do. And that's why I thought I was adorable when Diana wanted to kind of take on the mantle for her and fight in her daughter's stead. So in a very clever twist, the Sleepy Riders solved their little problem by having adult Molly, aka Lara, come back in time to kind of pick up the mantle. So what we learn in the finale is that in doing this, we kind of get an answer to one of the big questions we had, which is what's the deal with the eternal soul? How does it work? How does a witness inherit it? And now that we have Lara and Molly, are they both witnesses? How does it work? So here's my take on the whole eternal soul of a witness. In the beginning of the season, we learned that Molly kind of fully inherits the witness mantle on her 11th birthday. So I kind of thought back to when Abby was seeing visions when she was around Molly's age, and Molly sensed it coming on and went quiet when she started having visions of Abby's memories and visions of Ichabod Crane. So I thought maybe that's how Abby inherited her witness soul too. So I think that's how kind of the eternal soul is sort of absorbed into the soul of the witness or the person who becomes the next witness. So then when you have Lara, she's kind of predates Molly in that sense, and she comes back in time, and she's lived with the eternal soul for so much longer. So I think that she kind of takes the mantle off of Molly in that sense because she had it for longer. I hope that makes sense. But it was one of the debates we were having during the Hollow Hangout. And so I think that's, and I know it's a question that, we've all had ever since they dropped the eternal soul twist on us at the end of last season. So that's my interpretation. I don't know if you guys have a different interpretation of how it works, but I think they could explain it more, but we get the gist of it. They probably didn't want to go into it, but you could probably develop a separate mythology on just the witness's eternal soul too. I think it would be even cooler and more interesting to go back in time to see other people's who bore the mantle before them, and to see how they're tied to each other through their bloodlines, because it seemed like Grace Dixon was one, and then the Mills sisters inherited that bloodline. So I'd really like to learn more about that, and then see how then Molly ties in, to Abby and Jenny's bloodline, because I don't know if you have to be technically blood relative or just somehow, the ancestors cross paths and something. There's still a lot to explore, but that was just my general gist of making sense of that, I guess. So let me know what you guys think, and if you agree with me or if you think I sound crazy, but that's the best I could come up with.